I was also wondering, like, how you think, I guess, like, social media has influenced your ideas about like sex or sexuality.
Hmm. Social media. I guess it has. I feel like not maybe as much as one would think, because when I think about my earliest conversations about sex and sexuality, they weren't over social. I mean, I guess if you consider texting social media, but I don't think I do. Um, I do think that there is the expectation when you're young, when you're like a young girl who is on the internet to broadcast. Like, people broadcast, people overshare, and I think that's like the result of Finstas and the result of like these kind of smaller internet webs where it's like, oh, it's just my close friends, but it's not. It's like 20 people, like some of whom you don't even talk to. Um, and so I feel like I feel like people just are in each other's business is the result of that, I think. Like when I remember being 16 and I would post on my, or even older than that, god, even like 18, and I would post on my close friend story on Instagram, so like, the small Finsta group that's not actually your like close friend sometimes, and I would be like, just had sex with XXX, and I like, what are you doing? Why? Like, nobody needs to know that. And the people like want to see that. People want to click on that and be like, oh my God, and talk about it. But the fact is, like, what? So I think that I feel like that's a thing. Just the like, I don't know if it's an expectation, but just that that's normal, that you can like know so much about somebody else's sex life just through their social media, while in reality, when I think about myself, like standing with a microphone in front of a room of those exact people and saying like, I had sex with John, like, huh? No, nobody would ever. So it's weird to think about that, like the things that you tell social media, like translating to in person, it's like 10% of that would successfully translate and the rest would not.